Hi there, hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson I will teach you how to differentiate using Quotient Rule. Of course, there's a PDF file versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. To differentiate this, so we need to use Quotient Rule because one functions over the other functions. So to do this, first of all, I just write the search form into fractional index form first. So I just write equal, because I'm not doing anything, I just rewrite in different form. So 4x minus 1 over, so we have 2x plus 5 power of a half, because square root of a is a power of a half. Okay, keep that in mind. So now we just start differentiate. Now to differentiate this, we have quotient rule. So y equal u over v, because one functions over the other. So we differentiate the top. So let's say y dash equal, so differentiate top, which is right, u dash. Then you times the bottom functions minus differentiate the bottom, which is v dash, and then we times the top functions, so u, and then over the bottom square. That's what we need to do. Okay, so now to differentiate top functions is 4x minus 1. So to differentiate 4x minus 1, it will give me 4. So I just write equal, but this is f dash x. Okay, make sure you write f dash x because we start differentiate. So that will give me 4, and then we times by the bottom functions. So that will give me 2x plus 5 power of a half. Now we minus differentiate the bottom. Now the differentiate the bottom a bit complicated. So what I do, I write it down so you know what I'm doing. So y is equal to 2x plus 5 power of a half. So with this one, what we do, we use power angle trick. Now the power is a half, so we bring a half down, we minus 1. So a half minus 1 is negative a half. So therefore it power of negative a half. So that's y dash equal, so the half, I bring it down, so that becomes a half. And 2x plus 5 power of a half minus 1 is negative a half. Otherwise, just use your calculator. Then don't forget, we're done with this. Now we do differentiate the angle. So we treat this as an angle. So differentiate 2x plus 5 is equal to 2. So we just times 2. Now we differentiate the trigonometry functions. So there's no trig function there, so we ignore. Okay. Now we're done. Then we simplify. Okay. So simplify this. That's give me that. So now I just write it out. So differentiate the bottom functions. Give me 2x plus 5 and power of negative half. And don't forget, we need to times by the top function. So top function is more than one term, 4x minus 1. So we need to open and close brackets. Okay. Don't forget. There you go. Done. Then over the bottom square. So to over the bottom square, so remember square root of a square give me a. Okay, so therefore this will give me, let me just over that. So that give me 2x plus 5 because square root square is equal itself. So like that. So now what I do, I simplify. Now to simplify this, there's so many ways to do it. Okay, but the easiest way is we try to get rid of this. Now to get rid of this, we times by 2x plus 5 power of a half. Because when you add them together, negative half plus a half is 0. So anything power 0 is 1. So we try to get rid of that. Otherwise, you have to write in fraction, and then we add fraction or subtract fractions and make it more complicated. Okay, let me just clear this. So now I just times the top or numerator is 2x plus 5 power of a half. Of course, whatever we do on the top, we need to do the same thing on the bottom. So 2x plus 5 power of a half. So now we just expand them. Okay, so this one is just like this. Okay, keep that in mind. So now what I do, I just go this time with this. So let me just write this out. So that is just like 4 brackets 2x plus 5 power half with times 2x plus 5 power half. There you go. So these two times together give me power of 1 because a half plus a half is 1. So now we'll just write this down. So that will give me 4 2x plus 5. There you go. Now what I do, I times this with this. So this is just like 2x plus 5 power of negative a half, and then 4x minus 1 times 2x plus 5 power of a half. And we know that these two times together give me, so negative half plus a half is 0. So anything power 0 is 1. So this one cancel out, become 1. So we only leave with 4x minus 1. So write minus 4x minus 1. And don't forget, open and close brackets over. So now the bottom, now remember a times a power of half. So that becomes a 1.5. We add the index, but we don't write like that. We write a is power of 3 over 2. It's just nicer, that's all. So now I just copy that out. So this is exactly the same as 2x plus 5 power of 3 over 2. So there you go. So now I need to expand the brackets and simplify a bit further. So now we just go 4 times 2 and 4 times 5, okay? So 4 times 2x is 8x, and 4 times 5 is 20. And we have negative 1 in front, okay? Don't forget, no number in front, that means 1, okay? So negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. So the answer is minus 4x. And negative 1 times negative 1 is plus 1. Over, so 2x plus 5 power of 3 over 2. So now I just simplify further. So we have 8x and we minus 4x. So that gives me 4x. And then we have 20 plus 1. So 21. Over. So we just write 2x plus 5 power of 3 over 2. There you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi, I'm back. How do you go? So let me go through it with you, okay, to see whether you got it right or not. But before I do that, please don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into it. So first thing is we need to write in fractional form first for the sets, okay? So I just write equal 2x plus 7 over x minus 4. So power of a half. So now we differentiate the top, then we times the bottom. And then we minus, differentiate the bottom, and we times the top, okay, over the bottom square. That's the process, okay? So I just write f dash x is equal. So differentiate top functions. So that is 2x plus 7. So differentiate that, give me 2. So just write 2. And we times the bottom function. So that is x minus 4 power of a half. And then we differentiate the bottom. So differentiate the bottom. So to differentiate the bottom, we use power, angle, trig. So the power is a half. So we bring down. So that becomes a half times x minus 4. Because a half minus 1 give you negative half. So power done. Power, angle, trig. We did the power. Now we differentiate the angle. So this is an angle. So differentiate 4x minus 1 is 1. So we just times by 1. Done. So no trick. We just ignore that. So done. We're done with differentiations. So now what we need to time by the top functions. So we just time this by the top function, which is 2x plus 7. Don't forget, we need to open close brackets because more than one term. So now what we do is we just go over the bottom square. So that's, remember, square root of a square is a, okay? Or a power half square is a. So that becomes x minus 4. So now what I need to do is I try to simplify by get rid of this term, okay? Because it's fractions and power of negative. So what I do now, okay, I times this by 2x minus 4 power of a half. And the bottom 2x minus 4 power of a half. So now we just time them in together. So this is just like this, okay? Like that. So now I just go this group time together. So therefore is equal to, so we have 2 times 2 give me 4. And this group here, power half, and time power half, that give me power 1. So I just write x minus 4 power 1. Now I just go with this group here, which is time with this. So that is, these two you can cancel with this, and that time together give me power of 0. So power of 0 is 1, okay? So that will leave with me with minus 2x plus 7. And that's it. Over, now 2, and then x minus 4 power of 3 over 2. And 1 plus a half is 3 over 2, okay? Keep that in mind. So now I just need to expand the brackets and simplify a little bit further. So this will give me 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 4 is minus 16. So negative 1 in front of this. So we just time by 2. So negative 2. But negative 2x. Negative 1 times 7 is negative 7. Over 2x minus 4 power of 3 over 2. So now I just simplify by collecting like terms. So this minus that give me 2x. So that is equal to 2x. And then 16 plus 7 is 23. And negative 16 minus 7 is equal to negative 23. And it's over 2x minus 4 power of 3 over 2. There you go. I hope you got it correct. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.